Hello everyone, it's daytime. You can call me Buster, and today I have something very special to show you. Today we'll be returning to Tiny Wars, the website that allows you to play Days of Ruin online, to take a look at a brand new game mode that I invented called War Chess. This is made possible using the built-in map editor, which includes a powerful tool known as War Events. These allow you to control many minute details of your map. You can use them to detect a specific unit on a particular tile, ban or unban units on the fly, spawn in enemy reinforcements, and even add things like dialogue to make your map feel like it was taken straight out of the official game's campaign. I made heavy use of these events, plus a few modifications to the map's preset rules, to create an entirely new game mode. I had the pleasure of recording a game of War Chess live, but first, I'll be handing it over to the one and only Dr. Chess to quickly explain the rules of the game. Take it away, Doctor.
Hey, thanks, Buster. As you can gather, I'm Dr. Chess. Anyways, welcome to War Chess. Allow me to explain the rules. Like in regular chess, players may only move one unit per turn. Once you've taken an action, your turn will end automatically. This includes waiting, attacking, capturing, deleting units, etc. Furthermore, there are some additional changes and restrictions compared to regular Tiny Wars gameplay. All units have one less movement point than usual. No funds, therefore no meaningful repairs in cities. Ground units can only hold up to 3 ammo, even if supplied on a city or HQ. Lock rolls are disabled. What you see is what you get. The CO mid-tank is your king. If you lose that unit, you lose the game. Victory can also be achieved via HQ capture. All properties, including HQs, have 10 capture points. This means a healthy infantry or bike can capture in one turn. Units will automatically be refueled when they run low. To mitigate first turn advantage, player 1 can only move infantry on turn 1. Finally, if an infantry reaches the other side of the board, it promotes into a light tank, with full HP and 3 ammo. That's it. Now, go forth onto victory.
Thanks, Doctor. Well, now that you're all familiar with the rules, allow me to demonstrate how the game is played. To help me with this, I've enlisted the help of my friend and fellow Tiny Wars enthusiast, the one and only CJ. And with that, let's get this match started. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so here I am with CJ. We're going to be playing a live game of War Chess. How are you doing, CJ?
I'm doing good.
Nice. So, this is a game, well, I suppose I would have already said this in my intro segment. I haven't recorded that as of this time. But you guys have just seen all the rules and how to play and the sort of history of War Chess. So, let's get started. So, on the first turn, I can only move infantry, so I like to capture this city, and then it ends my turn automatically. Alright, going for the tank first, I see.
Yeah, this is my fairly standard opening here.
I like it. Alright, I think I'll go onto this wasteland here. Already the artillery comes out. Okay, I'm gonna do the same. So there are a few strategies that we've already come up with for War Chess. One of the big things is you can zone out your opponent with artillery. It's a very important thing. And I notice right here, he may be setting up to move his artillery up into that wasteland right there. which would then go 1, 2, 3 and cut me off right here, which is a very nice opening. I agree with that. I'm going to keep building some infantry walls here. CJ will follow suit.
Yeah, so far I guess we do have a relatively similar opening.
Alright, this is not a safe move because this is in range, so instead of doing that, I will simply develop this battlecopter. So this truly is kind of like a fusion between Advance Wars and chess. So you have certain things like when you're playing chess, it's important to develop your pieces, you know. But there's also the Advance Wars logic where you have indirect units. You can move through your other units, as well as being able to move backwards and things like capturing cities and having to manage your ammunition. It's similar, but different enough. Ah. Okay, that's interesting to me. So if that happens... Okay. So I think you and I are the two who have played war chess the most so far, wouldn't you say?
Probably, yeah. I mean, you've obviously made the game, and I think I've probably been part of testing as well as just playing since the idea was proposed. So, yeah, I think it's pretty fair to say I have been here also probably second most.
For sure. Yeah, you've been here since really early on. There was a time when the king was a mech instead of a medium tank, because I wanted to emulate the feeling of having like a slow king, but people just ended up keeping him on the HQ and not moving him out at all. So it wasn't very fun. But I like the medium tank king because it kind of takes the role of the queen from chess while also being a powerful unit that you have to, or what am I saying, like the CO units from regular Days of Ruin, right?
Yeah.
It's strong, but you have to protect it, because if you lose it, that's usually a pretty big determining factor.
We also had an iteration where the king was an anti-tank.
Oh yeah.
And that was super stally, and we did not finish that game.
Yeah, it was kind of busted.
Yeah, we had this game required a lot of feature requests from the dev BabyGo, because we needed to increase the number of turns. We needed to increase the way that what was it? Certain war events or something like that. Yeah,
ending the turn automatically was something we needed to ask for, because before I was just saying, hey, if there are any weighted units on your side of the field, then weight all of the other units too, which would force you to only do one move per turn. But that was really bloating the replay file, because each and every unit that it would automatically wait for you would be an action. I think it would actually count as like 2 actions for some reason, because it was a war event. But it was bloating up the replay file size, and that wasn't very good. On top of other things like the units only having 3 ammo, and it has to check for units on cities and things like that. Every turn it has to take away your funds. So there's a lot going on under the hood.
Yeah, but I quite like the game as it stands right now.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot.
Pretty good.
There was at least one game where we hit the prior turn limit. We were talking about that earlier. It used to be the turn limit was 80 turns. And we got to an endgame state in war chess, and we just hit that limit like it was nothing. And so...
Yeah, that was that anti-tank one.
Yeah. So the developer graciously gave us 150 turn limit.
And as of now, I don't think I've seen anyone draw that.
Yeah, not yet. I think I see what's going on here. I see what's happening here. Maybe that was a... I wonder what'll happen with this move. Aha. Okay. The artillery moves up. I kind of want to put this right here, but then I'm no longer covering this square. But if I do this, then these... If I do this right here... see that right there? But do I want to do that yet? Maybe not. Let's try this. Okay. Yeah, maybe not the most tempo move, moving the same unit twice in a row, but it's okay, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I saw what you could do with that open space, and I was like, you know, I don't really like that. I don't like having that, so I'm just gonna not.
Yeah. Now notice there's a tank right here. I'd love to put my artillery right here so I can shoot it, but I'd need something to protect it. But this artillery is covering this square, so I can't do that. So this tank will be scot-free for the time being. We'll see how that ends up. This is how a lot of the early games tend to go, with players trying to find an opening on one another, mostly trying to use artillery to zone each other out, trying to find some free hits on the infantry walls and things like that. Going a bit more into the mid-game. Oh, the copters on the right side. Very interesting. Okay, let's try... I could try going up, putting this guy then right here. That takes quite a few moves to pull off though, so I don't know if that's worth it. Trying to talk through my strategy without giving it away to you, CJ.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult, especially since you probably shouldn't be commentating, or, well, I mean, yeah, shouldn't be giving away your strategy, but
yeah,
at the same time, like, I mean, it's not like there's anything hidden, it's just kind of your intentions.
Oh,
you
actually,
could always
can
mute.
I could do that, and then this could go there. Now I'm wondering if this is overextending or if this is actually okay. I think it might be. Of course, if this happened, that could be one potential answer. What do you think, CJ? Gotcha stumped? Oh.
No, I was already thinking of this move for a while, but I was thinking maybe you did overextend, but in order for me to calculate if it would be a good idea to attack now, takes a little bit. And so I was
yeah.
I don't want to think too hard.
I gotcha, but I can tell you saw what I was planning there already.
Yeah. I'd like to think that I have enough knowledge of this game to know when someone is trying to create a hole to put their party in.
Yeah. You see that little triangle of units right there, and like, oh, look at that. What could that be for? Now, I'd love to put this over here, but I need to make sure I'm covering all of my units so I don't give away any free hits, because I've been bad about that in the past. How's about... you know what, let's move the king forward. Just a little bit. Okay, the infantry wall begins. And in that way, I do kind of like CJ's position more. Oh, actually, so I have this here to cover this potential attack. But this is here. What do I do about that? Well, for now, I don't like where this infantry is. Do I want to do this? Yeah, maybe so. Kind of a little gambit. Didn't work out, though, because it was really obvious.
Is it really a gambit if you didn't lose anything there?
I guess. I don't know.
Just a little maneuver that didn't really...
A little maneuver. An interesting maneuver. Now we're entering the mid-game, I'd say. Trying to set up some forks and things to try and get some attacks. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of chess terminology probably applies in this game too. I think the main mistakes people tend to make is not realizing that they have blocked their own units, like blocked their own movement. So, because typically things don't die in one hit, so often something is unprotected because it's unprotected because the square that would normally kind of defend that unit is the square that the unit is already on. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You can set up situations where it's like, well, that's not a good example. Well, if I see a good example, I'll point it out, but I know what you're talking about. Alright, so I moved my artillery onto this city, which is a pretty obvious good play because the artillery, with only having 3 ammo, it is a strategy to actually run your opponent's artillery just out of ammo so it can't do anything. But of course, keeping it on the city, it'll keep itself resupplied with that 3 ammo every turn, so you don't need to worry about that. Plus the extra little bit of defense just in case it takes a pot shot. It's always nice to have. Of course, these side cities are pretty far away for putting an artillery on. It's kind of like putting a knight on the side. It's not as strong over there. When I came up with the unit composition... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So this is what I had prepared for this eventuality. But if I do that... well, I could do this too. If I do that, then this comes in. If I do that, then this comes in. And I really don't want this to take a hit from that. I don't want this to take a hit from that either.
So what have you planned actually for this eventuality?
I think I planned poorly.
You removed to the defender?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this should have been the first thing I did before moving the artillery. Okay. Now you'll see both of our tanks say that they're almost out of ammo after only using 1. That's just because normally they have 6 ammo and they start saying they're low when they get to 2. In the case of War Chest, they've only shot 1 ammo, but it's kind of a nice indicator to let you know, hey, this thing is shot once. Keep an eye on its ammo, you know. Alright, well that sucks. That was just a free shot for CJ, but at the very least a 5 HP tank can still do a little bit of work. Just move up an infantry here. So I know we've seen some infantry promotions happen in games in the past, but I feel like all the times that's happened, we've just, like, the game was already won anyway and it didn't really matter. We just wanted to see it happen.
Yeah.
Have you seen any games with other players where it's come into effect?
I have not.
Would be interesting to see that coming into effect here, but
Yeah, it's usually pretty hard because I mean, you would have to trade out basically all of the pieces.
Yeah, you have to really open things up.
I could see maybe if there was like a king versus king and then just a bunch of infantry, like then you'd probably see the promotion. But other than that, like it's not very common. And then also, like, if you have the bikes, you can just go for an HQ cap or something.
Yeah, I've lost to an HQ cap once, I think.
But it wasn't really unexpected. Like, you were probably already losing, right?
I think so, yeah. Alright, how do I open you up here? Yeah, okay. Luckily that's not attacking anything just yet. I remember in some of the really early revisions of this, people's like regular Advanced Wars instincts kicked in and they were just like rushing these middle cities and trying to take them from each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. The cities don't matter much.
They don't.
It's mostly just for resupplying ammo. That's what they're here for, but you do have to use your infantry to capture them first, and then you have to actually move off to put your other units on top of there. And then I don't think I made the battle copters able to resupply. I just gave them 6 ammo to begin with.
Yeah.
And they haven't run out.
Yeah,
They
it's
hardly
pretty
ever.
rare.
Yeah, they hardly ever get any shots off before they die. Like, they shoot one tank or maybe an artillery and they're kind of okay. They shoot another battlecopter, they don't even use ammo because they use machine gun. So, it's interesting.
Yeah, I guess probably in the Advanced Wars trilogy, they probably do use ammo, huh?
Yeah, they do. Even in the battle animations, it's changed. I know nobody watches those except YouTubers. Because the viewers demand to see the animations. They are cool, I understand it. Do I want to do this and get attacked by that? That'd be such a big, like, battle ensuing. I feel like whoever makes the first move tends to lose, but then again, maybe not. Maybe you will, or maybe you won't. Alright, I'm already in a position where it's like, okay, what do I do? Oh, he knows what he's doing. Uh-oh. He knows something I don't.
Yeah, it's like having information async, like in Fog of War.
Ah. Oh, hello there. This is... Ah, okay. Interesting. Do we do it? We do it. You know, we're all still kind of figuring out the strategies for this game, since it's brand new. Some concepts from chess and from Advanced Wars carry over, but we're still not sure what the optimal strategies are, really. There's only a little tiny bit of like, okay, this opening seems good, like, develop your stronger units, but we don't have much in the way of, like, theory. Ooh. Look at that bad boy. Coming down to take my lunch money. Here goes the draw by stalemate. Hey, come back here! I feel like if we ever did, like, a neural network AI for this game, it would end up boiling down to these sorts of, like, chasing each other around the field all day. The AI would never learn anything.
I mean, developing an AI for any game is probably just super hard.
I'm sure it is, yeah. do I even want to fill in that gap? I kind of feel like I don't want to plug in all of my gaps because I might end up limiting my own movement. What is the play here? Let's...
You have like 71 hours of the movement.
Yeah. I don't want to make the video go too long. I might cut out some of the quiet parts while we're thinking. Don't want to make too much pressure to think fast on our feet here. This is a spicy move. Okay, yeah. But I don't want to move it all the way over there. Oh. Maybe that's what he wants me to do. Ta-da!
In these games, since it tends to be very positional, like, I am usually just thinking about, like, a bunch of different movements that I want to do, or, like, can do. Like, I want to get this tank over here, or get this arty over here, and so I'll have to move a bunch of these infantry to kind of make sure that area is secure before I move over there. That kind of deal.
Oh yeah, infantry are the most useful as walls.
Just like the regular game.
Yeah! They capture properties and then they make walls. Well, let's just see what happens here. It's... Oh, okay. So, for the sake of the viewers, everyone knows that anti-air are really good at breaking infantry walls. However, in war chests, with no luck damage, anti-airs just barely cannot one-shot an infantry unless they are promoted to level 1 at least and get that attack boost. So...
Yeah, planes. Unless it's on that one beach tile in the middle.
Oh yeah, the beach or the beach or the roads in the little base areas.
Yeah.
That doesn't usually come into play too much, but you know, sometimes.
But I mean, once the AA gets one kill, then it can walls. So.
Mm-hmm.
Use that.
The anti-air also is another unit you have to be very careful about the ammo, because once it runs out, it's just a big hunk of metal that drives around.
Yeah, AAs are probably the worst in terms of ammo because they use it on literally everything. And once they do use their ammo, then they can't do anything. They don't have a sub weapon, so.
Mm-hmm. Artillery are the same, but they're mostly for like zoning things out. They don't tend to shoot as often, and they also don't shoot back in a counterattack. So you can't just like sack something into it to force them to use some ammo. Okay, that's understandable.
I think another thing you have to get used to is having -1 movement. You probably, if you don't play this game, if you don't play War Chest, then you probably won't be used to that, and then you'll forget where you can actually. The heavy terrain, especially, can screw you up.
There is a time where these forest tiles on the corners in the middle messed me up because I thought I was in range to shoot something, but then when I went to actually do it, I couldn't shoot it. I was like, what the heck? I thought I was in range. Oh, these forests, he knew! He did it on purpose!
A lot of times I also just have a bunch of moves that are like, I mean, I don't know what else to do, so I just have this list of like improving moves.
Yeah.
It's bringing up your infantry and stuff, then after that you can think about how you want to try to manipulate your opponent to do your bidding.
Yeah, see, this is why I say artillery are so important. They're zoning out everything right now.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, basically every game I've played is just basically centered around artillery and what they are not covering. I mean, with you and you have this entire pocket in the middle, you can move your artillery around wherever, so it's hard for me to advance there because every time I move up, then you're going to put one there and then I'll just move back.
Yeah. Ah, the battlecopter moving over. That artillery, okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Do you ever play regular chess?
I have on like the app against bots.
Oh yeah.
Not too much against actual opponents. But I do have the app. I have like a bunch of learning apps because I like to figure out the strategies and become at least somewhat proficient at what I feel are the basics before I try to go up against anyone. But I feel like chess is a very knowledge-based game anyway, so I want to do this, but maybe not. Just bam, and then bam. Oh.
Well, I guess I gotta get out of this way over here.
Duh. Battle of Wits. I almost feel like I want to do some like some epic music editing in the background. Make it a much bigger deal than it actually is.
I'm pretty sure this is.
Ooh. Now, this guy. Yeah. I knew this would come back to bite me eventually.
I mean, war chess, for something to happen, usually something of that sort has to occur. Your previous self probably fails you. Okay, so there's that city that you could park your arty on.
Look over there, a squirrel.
But now you've left more stuff open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. He's surrounded by 3 of my own units, and this guy right here can't swing around to shoot him in the face.
This is the, I guess, harder part about the game.
Yeah, and then that happens. And then that happens. It begins. It's time. The trades have begun. I still can't shoot him! An infantry versus battlecopter is not like a good thing to do because there's no luck damage.
And now he's...
Bye, battlecopter. Oh, here we go.
So even though you're threatening my infantry on the other side, who cares?
Ah. And this would be a good counter, but now... I really don't want that. Oh, now both of my tanks. Dang it, dude. Oh, well, I can just do this, I guess.
I guess you...
There was another move I saw there that might have been okay, but it probably wouldn't have worked out. Which is why I didn't do it. Ouch. I don't like this. I do like this, though. So maybe this can go like this. And then I can attack into this instead of this. The viewers at home know what's up. Level 1 artillery, let's go.
Now, what's the next step of your master plan?
Next step. Oh, I mean, you'll never guess it. Ah, the king comes out to play. Would you like to take an all-expense-paid trip back to the center? Food and lodging included. Well, not lodging. You have to go on to the city for that. I'm looking at this right here. On this guy. Oh. That could be a problem. Disaster mitigation unit, go!
But what if I just sat on the city first?
That's what the disaster mitigation unit is for. I'm all like gesturing towards the camera while I'm pointing at things to try and tell the audience what I'm thinking.
Oh, do you have your camera on?
Yeah, I've got the face cam going. Oh, Mr. Tanky ran, huh? Mr. Tanky Tank. Ah. Really? Okay. I'm turning into a Hearthstone player. It's not my turn. I'm just spam clicking on one square to make the ticky sound.
Oh.
The Hearthstone player is just clicking on the dirt. And alright, so I see what's happening here. But let's try to create a distraction or something. Okay. Yeah, my original plan was to put this right here. I don't think that would be a good play anymore because things have changed. Okay. I have this over here. So if he tries anything with this, I have some form of defense. But we shall see. Oh, hi there, buddy. Having a fun day over there, aren't you? Wait, was that dumb? Oh yeah, that was real dumb. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Oh, well, it worked out because you didn't take advantage of it. Oh well.
That is a good point, but oh well, it's fine. Let's get rid of this while we're here.
Oh man. Oh man. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is still here. Curses upon you. Oh, I just panicked for a second. I thought I had clicked the streaming button instead of the recording button. I'm like, have I been live this whole time? But no, I am recording, not streaming. Ah.
Turns out that previous move did nothing.
Oh no. Curses, he saw right through my plans. I hate this guy right here. And also, well, I hate all of the enemy units, really. I hate them all equally, okay? I don't discriminate against enemy units. If they're enemy units, if they're giant enemy crabs, I hit their weak spot for massive damage, okay? Yeah, stop it. I don't like that. Stop it. Stop it! Okay. Off he goes, back to the wild blue yonder. Well, first let's resupply this guy. My brain was so preoccupied with whether or not it should, it forgot to consider if it I mean, could, you know the quote. Yeah, and you did it too. Ah, you saw it. Hello there. Daddy wants to eat dinner. Danger! I should have done that from the beginning.
You really should have. Don't want that medium tank out.
Yeah. Well, back to plan A, I guess. Huh. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Hello there. Hi, looky. I found a hooky. I did something good for once. Yay! I'm ordering myself a pizza after this. Okay, yeah. Damaged anti-airs really are still
Annoying, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty decent.
Battlecopters still do nothing to them.
Yep. That's Days of Ruin for you. All you Advanced Force by Web player, like, just attack it. No, you don't attack anti-air with battlecopters in Days of Ruin. Unless they're at, like, 1 hit point.
No, I think it's just if there's if they have no ammo.
Or if they have no ammo.
Even if they
that's
have
true.
no ammo, they still have such high resistance. It's kind of dumb.
I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense that a battlecopter does, like, 20-something% to something called an anti-air. Same with cruisers. They fixed that for Days of Ruin also. You hardly do anything to cruisers with copters. Okay, let's try it. So, the other day I played a game against... This is more for the viewer's sake. I know you've heard all this in Discord, CJ, but I played another player named Observer,
Yep.
who goes by Purifier Warmech in-game. And he expressed to me his opinion that... oh, look at this. We're already up to turn 70. He expressed to me that he thought a sort of more aggressive rushdown... Don't quote me on this, because I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember exactly what he said, but like more of a rushdown aggressive style would be better. And he actually said, I don't think artillery are that important, which I thought was very interesting. Man, I'm so annoyed that this stupid anti-air didn't even go down a hit point in retaliation.
Yeah, he does not die.
I wonder if it... Oh. So battlecopters are really good at damaging the king. Like, they're one of the best units at doing that. So the fact that I have more or less lost both of my battlecopters is not super fun.
Yeah, the next best thing is, I guess, your own king and then the arties.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't cover everything, so...
I wonder. I haven't put myself into this situation too often, so I don't know if this would be worth it as a defensive move. Oh, I could do that too. Yeah, let's just do that.
Well, that 3 HP AA just took down that Pikachu.
Dang it, go away! I was thinking about sacking one of these 3 HP infantry into it to get rid of its last ammo, but I had better things to do. Even though it's not like Fog of War or anything, I always, when I'm playing one of these games like asynchronous, I always come back and I want to watch the last move in the replay. You want to see what they did, because it's like what they did last kind of sometimes can give you information on what they might be planning to do next.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Mr. Tank. You're a good friend. You're an old buddy, old pal. Well, I don't want to deal with you. So let's just put on the pressure over here or something. Okay. Well, what am I? Oh my gosh. That's stupid. It's not stupid, it's actually quite smart. And that's why it's stupid. Yeah, no shot. Oh boy, this is actually looking quite bad for me. Ah, this guy can't even get there. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking, for those of you watching at home, I want to put this guy here. And then that would cover these, but then you could just go here and do that. And then I'd like to put this here, but then that would be gone. No, like, it would survive, but I don't know if that would be okay.
I don't think your position is okay at all.
No, I don't think it's okay either. I'm just the moves I'm thinking of to try and work my way out of it. Okay, I think I have to just. This will either end the game or it'll put me in a good position. I don't know which one it'll do.
Oh boy, let's try it.
So let's get started.
Oh. We're going in, huh?
We're going in. I wish I could, like, click on one of your units during your turn and then click on one of my units and it would open the damn calculator. Yeah, that. I wanted to see how much that would do.
Oh.
And then I can just do that. Okay. I think maybe that kind of worked. Oh. And then I'll do this. And now I have a wall breaker. I mean, I'm down to 60 HP on this medium tank, but was it worth it? We'll find out. Tune in next week on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, I ain't touching that.
You got what for that anti-air?
Yeah, you know, it was a wall breaker for one turn, okay? For one turn it was a wall breaker. I'm gonna make use of it, okay? I'm gonna shoot this infantry right here. I should do a clickbait face for the thumbnail. I'm probably not gonna use that, but I just did a clickbait face, trust me. You know what, I don't know that I have any recourse for this, because you're not going to just put your king in my artillery range. Both of my copters are gone, and I can no longer safely attack your king with my king, so I don't think I have anything. I mean, I could try to play for an HQ cap or something.
HQ cap or king or knight or tank promotion, but you're not gonna get it. You're down by a lot.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get it.
Is it resign time?
It might be resign time. Resign time live, but I like to do memes before I resign. I'm going to capture this city. These cities always remain uncaptured. I don't know if they even need to be there. I could just put some different terrain there. I thought maybe in like the end game of end games they might come in useful, but
yeah, I mean it's possible. Like super late in the game, maybe.
Yeah. You're chasing around the king with your last artillery, and you need to resupply it or something. Anyway, I captured that city with rock and roll. I do that all the time on my channel. Those of you who watch my channel a lot, you know I say I cap this city. I cap this city with rock and roll. I'm going to cap it with an 8 HP infantry. I actually put a failsafe in place to make sure that it doesn't reset the capture points back to 10. Should you happen to try and do this. So I will actually be able to complete the cap next turn. At first, I saw a bug. Oh. Yeah, I guess I did that. There was a bug where if you tried to do that, it would just reset it back to 10 every turn. I was like, wait a minute. That's not okay. Hey, you can't shoot me with that. Take this.
Well, I guess it is GG. I mean, you were throwing
yes,
after all.
Yes, it is GG. There. Good game, well played. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I mean that's why I like this game, is because I win.
That's how it is. It's like everyone's, this map sucks, so I like it. What do you like about it? Well, I won.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys can come on to Tiny Wars and play War Chess. All you need to do is just go into multiplayer, create a room, and just scroll all the way to the bottom, and it'll be here. You might have to scroll a little slowly because there's kind of a little bug in the game that makes it go back. I find if you do it slowly and click on a thing. Anyway, here it is at the bottom. Here's War Chess.
Yeah, just search it.
Yeah, and you can search it too. There's a search here, just type in War Chest in the map name. And then everything is set up for you if you want to. You can also go into the timer mode and change it, and you can play Blitz War Chest and things like that. I know, CJ, you've done at least one Blitz War Chest game against Plague in the past.
Yeah, I've done a couple, I think. Or at least a couple games in general against different people. I've done a lot of asynchronous games as well.
And I like to keep at least one or two War Chest games open at a time, so if I happen to not be playing a couple, actually I'm not playing any right now, so after I finish making this video, I might open up a couple extra rooms. So any of you who are interested in playing, check for rooms or just open up a room and try out some War Chests. It's a lot of fun, and we can't wait to see how you guys help us develop the metagame. But yeah, this has been a long time coming. Thank you so much, CJ, for coming out for this video.
Yeah, no problem.
I think we ask you this every time and you say, I don't know, but are there any places on social media or anything you'd like to shout out?
I mean, if you want to find me, you just find me in the Tiny Wars Discord. That's basically it.
Yeah, join us on the Discord. There's a link in the description as usual for Tiny Wars videos around here. And CJ and I are both pretty active in the Discord. So if you have any questions, just hit us up. Or at least me. I don't want to make
no, you can message
CJ.
me as well.
Yeah.
I might not be playing like too many games, but I definitely am open for like giving advice and like helping people do replay analysis or whatever. So yeah,
For sure.
there's that.
Maybe the occasional War Chest game.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, I usually like War Chess more than the regular game sometimes.
It's a lot of fun. I'm wondering if once we get the meta developed, we might need to make some tweaks to the rules here and there. But for now, it's going to stay the same. So you guys feel free once again to come and try it. But that's all from us today. So thank you guys all ever so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like on this video if you did like it, and don't forget to subscribe before you go for more cool Tiny Wars War Chest content. But until next time, goodbye everyone. It's nighttime.